Welcome to TheVichFam. Vanlife. You see the van behind me? What year is it? A 2005? 2005? No, again, what year is it? Help me out. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. A 2020. I knew it was 2020. I told him that. What kind of make, model? Oh, gas, it's the green one. Diesel, but again, she's not paying attention. Make and model, what is it? Oh, it's a Sprinter. First, our Mercedes-Benz, oh, right, switch it, Sprinter, 2,500, 4x4, that is my answer. But, how many miles? Ooh, 3, 0. Are you okay? Yeah. 3, 1. Come on. 0, comma, come on. 0, 0, 0, 0. Wait. What's wrong with you? 310,000 miles. Ouch. And it drives so smooth, like brand new. But did we make the right decision and the right choice? Think about it. Check this out. Our most recent trip, right here. Resulted in 2 different road trips, and it was amazing. This gives us 0 issues, but a lot of fun and a lot of memories, and wow. So now I'm looking forward to our beginning of our journals, the building, and the trips with my family. Come on, check this out. While we clean all the stuff out of the van. Come on. Wow. We finished cleaning the whole van, and now let me show you what the van looks like right now. Wow, we just unloaded everything out, and finally we will start working on what? The air conditioning, the fan. We're going to work on the flooring, the windows, and much more. There's more videos coming to you guys very soon. Now, the biggest challenge for me is all this. This won't go back inside, and now we will have to downsize. For example, the heater will not go back. We will have a diesel heater. Also, as well, we will be putting some stuff into the cabinets, so that's going to be a challenge to try and fit everything. But I'm very excited. Now, we would like to talk about the van and our goals, as well as what we would like to add on the van. So, we're going to start off with my wife. Now, we want to add lights, pods on the outside, and a light bar on the top. And we also want to add lights on the bumper as well. For what purpose? For the purpose of being able to see at night. If we are off-roading and we get stuck, we can see everything at nighttime. Yes, our goal is to get Baja design or diode rod lights. So I'm really in between that, but we have to do more research on both to see what light fits us best. Then, when the lights are done, our goal is to install a bumper on the bottom. And there are many different companies out there that make really good stuff, like Illuminous. There is also FVCO, Flatline Van Company. They're really good. They also come with winches, and I must have a winch. Sometimes we're stuck parked somewhere and we're not sure what to do. It's easy to just pull out the winch and get towed. There are some from Weston. Really, I don't know. We're researching on that, and that's our goal to find out next. We will also be moving on to suspension. Do we like these tires big or just regular size like this? Or would we rather just a little bit bigger and meatier? I think maybe a little more meatier. Yeah, I agree with you. Maybe a little bit more climbing, but I mean, this is pretty good. Yeah, right now we're running about 32s. I believe it's from a rollover company, I'm not sure, but it works great. We did have a road trip to Mexico, and it did well, off-roading and everything. But our goal is to get Hankook AT2. It's perfect for the highway and for off-roading, and that's our goal. Plus, for the wheels, we want to go with Owl wheels, because Owl wheels have 2 valve systems, one for inflation and one for fast deflation, but it is very pricey. Secondly, there's also Reka. It is an all machine made. It's really nice look wheels. It's better money-wise, but for the suspension, we are contemplating on going with Align Off-Road, his kit, or Rip, or Falcon. Probably the same height or 6 inches, but the problem is we're not sure if I want to stick with the same height or go ahead and go bigger with the 6 inches. And if I go bigger, it means we have to run 33 and above, and we don't want to. The reason is if we go bigger than 33, we are losing our cruise control and our blind assist on the road, and we don't want that. And so the biggest tires we can go is 275 over 70 over 17 right now. This is 265 over 65 over 18. So it's still working with the cruise control, and yeah, still great tires. Our goal is to add something on the outside beautiful. What is our goal? Windows. Yes, it's a must. Windows. How many windows are we adding? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The answer is 5 windows. Right, 5 windows, right. We are getting it from Van Window Company. What's so cool about Van is that they have a window and a sliding option for cool air. There's also 2 functions that are included. When I slide, the one positive is that I can cook and the smell goes outside. That's one positive. There's also 2 really cool features. It has a built-in mesh to prevent any bugs or mosquitoes from coming in. It also has a shade feature that slides down, which means you can slide the mesh or slide the shade. Or you can do both and have it completely open. That is from Van. So for the other windows, it's called bunk windows. They'll look like little rectangles right here. It also comes with a mesh feature as well, so you can open it and have it cool. And when she's cooking, she can look out and see the view and also ventilate all the smell out of the van. That is a positive. The view is one of my favorite parts. I must have a view. For sure, it's really friendly. It's nice to see what's up outside. And secondly, there's going to be one more right here. The same bunk window. And that is for our office and desk area, and also to convert it to a bed, so we can also look out and get that air as well. Now, on the opposite side, there will also be another bunk window for the bed on this wall as well. This area will be blank because we plan to set up a shower on the inside, so there's no need for a window. And another positive that we must have a window right here. It's really important so that when he's driving, it's hard to see, so he can see through and see his blind spot. That's another positive. When I'm driving and making turns, my blind spot is terrible, so I'm always depending on my wife to look out her side. Adding a window here would be perfect so I can look at my blind spot without relying on her. On the other side, the window will be in the same spot, so that means my son or any kid can look out and enjoy the view from this area. I'm really excited. Yeah, I'm so excited. We will also be adding a step bar right in front of the door because it's kind of hard and kind of tall to get into, And not just that, if I upgrade to bigger tires, it means it's going to be even higher and harder to step into. Are we planning on having a slide out one? I'm contemplating it. I'm not sure if we want to do a power slide out one or just a regular bar. We're still talking about it. The price is really expensive. Above this, we will have a roof rack from FVCO. It's very low profile, and the reasoning I picked this one is because many places don't have a very high structure, and I'd rather keep this as low as possible so that when I pull in, I don't scrape the top. It's also going to be holding solar panels as well, and also an air conditioning system, which is low profile as well. An X3 will be put on this other side over here. And lastly, what we're so excited for is an AV awning without any legs. It's a legless awning. And it'll shoot out for the shade outside. If I'm cooking, I don't want the sun in my face, so we have the awning, and we can set up chairs too for the shade to chat. 67-foot awning from this back end all the way to this front end. Wow. We will also be adding a recovery ramp along with a refoldable table. It'll be right here on this side. It'll fold down and you're able to work or cook on it. Could we eat there and use it as a table? Yeah, I'm really excited. Now let's talk about the back setup. You see, we have plenty of room all over here. Our goal is to carry a spare tire right here on the back, along with a ladder. In case we need something, we can always just use the ladder and get to the top. Plus, we will have on the top of the tire, I'm contemplating on adding a storage box or other things. I'm not really sure. We're discussing that still. And we're also still discussing adding a bike rack as well. That might be our biggest priority because we plan on bringing our bikes with us and traveling, just the three of us. We're bringing a limited number of bikes because in the back I can only carry 2. But now we're questioning ourselves, how are we going to bring our son's bike? But some bumper company makes a front hitch, which means we can bring another bike in the front as well, as long with the 2 in the back. We're contemplating doing 3 up here, or there is a box for storage right around here that flips open whatever way. And on the top, there is a bike lift, which means the bikes can be put on the top. You hit a button and they get lifted down. And that's what we're contemplating right now, because it's also very costly. We're trying to be budget-wise and comfortable, reasonable, and expensive. We're still trying to talk about that. We're saving up too. Because now, you know, this van does not have enough storage, which means we have to be wise on what we bring with us, and we have to use every inch of space. Now, let's talk about the inside. Starting in the front or the back, which would you prefer? Let's talk about the front. So now you see on the inside, it is empty, right? Completely empty cargo. Do you see this area for the windows? That is where the VanTech windows will be installed. Plus, now, what is our next step on doing the inside renovation? We will be adding my son's bench. That bench is worth $2,000 something, but we found it for $150. It was a really good deal, so we plan to upholstery that seat as well. We will also be renovating that window right there and also adding the chair. And what's next? Also, what's so special about this chair is that in the future we will add a kitchen table from this end to out here, where we can walk in and the seating will be right in the direction. And that seat can fold and lift up to save more room for activities. And also we will be adding a table here as well. Our front seat, while we drive, it will stay, but when we park and camp and sleep, it'll be able to swivel and turn around. So we can eat with our son or do our work, just move which way we would like. The table would be able to fold down and swing back up. We could turn around, do our work in this area, and then turn it back around. The kitchen table will come out here, and I'm contemplating with the view with the sink or the cooktop, so you can also do that view. For me, personally, I would rather a sink right in front of it because I want to be able to look out and wash the dishes. We will also add a pop-up area for a table. And that way I can cut things and look out, and when I'm finished, I can just fold it back down and go start cooking inside. I think that's a positive because, like I said, the table will come to out here. The sink will have a ready water pump hooked up, so I can have it come out like this, fold it in, have another table on the outside, and then I can pull it out to do a shower outside or wash our hands or feet. That I'm not sure about. There's a lot of positives and negatives. But the cool thing, I've always wanted that feeling of cooking and looking out, so there's a bunch of possibilities. We want your opinions and... Hold on. Cooking, we have a window over here. Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But we want your opinions and your feedback. It's always welcome, so please feel free to comment. Now let's come inside. So we already talked about... First, ignore his eyebrows. We already had a prank if you haven't seen it yet. So now we're going to talk about the back section. I already explained the front, the swivel seats, the bench. Now the kitchen table will start from right here, come out up until here, to where? What is behind that? We did talk about we would probably sleep in a double-decker instead of this direction because we feel our feet would be bent. We wouldn't have enough room. We feel like the bed is the most important part, so we'll have us facing this way so we have enough room for our whole bodies. We're going to have 2 beds in here like this. The kitchen's going to come out to about here, and then we'll have the bench here, a shower right here. Around here, we'll also have a storage unit for our clothes. Right around here, and from here on, will be the bed. Before, we really wanted to lay this way, but the legroom was a concern because we want to sleep comfortably. That's really important. Many of you guys look at us and you meet us in person and think we are short. We're just warning you, no, we are tall. We're tall people. I'm 5'9", and he is 6'1", he's just about to hit the top. So that is why we need a lot of legroom. So I was thinking about sleeping this way before because we would have more storage, but we realized that our sleep is the most important part, so we're just going to face this way. And that means the storage cabinets will be less, but we thought for the upper area we would be able to lift the bed, and that we can make it a little bit shorter, so we can also add another cabinet here as well. So we're trying to figure a way around it, you know. But if you guys have a better idea, please comment down below, and we would love to listen to your feedback, your thoughts, or maybe you have a van experience where you could share your layout, and I'm just curious. Please share. This just arrived, and this is our complete power system. And this battery is from Born and Battle. And this fits with Vitron system as well. We are also really excited. We just got this box. This is 3M insulation, and it's already pre-cut, so that means we don't have to do any of the cutting, and it saves time, and we can just install it and be done. and it's also easy to install wiring through it as well, which is really cool. The reason why we got this was to prevent any sound. Sometimes you can hear a lot of creaking and the noise from outside, and it prevents all sound. It also prevents us from the heat as well, so we're really excited for this. This is Champ. This is really important to have in the van. It is a fan. If I'm cooking, something's smelling, it's going to take the smell out. Or if I'm going to shower, the steam, we can let it all out. So I think it's really important to have this in there as well. It's called the Max fan, and this also keeps it cool in there as well. We are really excited to start building this van and show our journeys. Our goal is to run a full 12-volt system, meaning we don't have to rely on any power, electricity hookups, nothing. And our goal is to run 100% off the grid, which means that the van can run the refrigerator, the air conditioning, the microwave, the oven, everything our power needs to charge our laptops, our phones, everything like that. And we want that to run off of solar and a second alternative kit, which is cool. So we're really looking forward to that. I'm so excited. Now the traveling part. Now for our goal for our traveling, we want to take our 9-year-old son, our third. He's 9 years old and he's going to be homeschooled, so we're going to take him traveling with us all over the USA, and maybe we'll travel out of the USA. Yes, really our purpose in doing this, my son is 9 and we want to educate him and empower him, talk about history, the environment, everything around us, and we also want to give back to the deaf community. You guys are all the reason why we became so successful, and that's why we want to give back to the deaf community by meeting you guys in different states at no cost, and that is in our heart. So that is our biggest goal, is to travel all over. If we're feeling possible for the van treating us well, we might send it to Europe and we'll travel all over to South Africa. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Hopefully. Love you guys. Thank you for watching our videos. Make sure you punch the notification button, likes, subscribe. It means a lot to us. And we will continue to show our life and our van life journeys, the building, the process, everything like that. If you have any experience in a van life and you want to share your tips, please feel free to comment, and we would love to observe and listen from you guys. Yes, any mechanics, any carpenters, any woodworkers, anything like that, you want to give some feedback, drop some tips, please comment down below. That would mean so much to us. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Hugs. Thank you for watching. TheVichFam. Love you.